My whole family is coal miners. My dad's a coal miner, my grandpa's a coal miner. And on my wife's side, we're all coal miners. And when I started in the mines in '75, my family, my uncles, got me a job in the mines down here in Beckley Coal, and it's just coal just in my veins, and that's what we do. We mine these veins of coals. When I started out like everybody else does. I was a red hat, and all the older coal miners took care of me, and watched out for me, and trained me, and then gradually, the first couple of years, I just did general labor, run a buggy, learned how to run just about everything. But after the first couple of years in '77, I became an electrician. So the rest of my life I was in maintenance. I maintained and did everything that needed to be done to keep the sections running, to keep the coal on the belts. From my point of view, we all kind of seen it coming, and then when they filed bankruptcy, everything got kind of quiet, and people just wondering what was going to happen, or whether they're going to get laid off, or it just got real quiet. And then and there's nothing you can do to save a company. No matter how hard you work and whatever you do, you cannot save a company yourself. And it's just the economy, and it's just the things that's happened that has caused this. And even the UBB explosion played a great part in our coal industry and how it went today. What I see now when I drive up and down the road, there's houses up for sale, and there's not much traffic on the road neither. It's lonely. The last few weeks that I went to work, it was kind of lonely. I had the road to myself. I didn't have any big trucks that them young boys had passing me and blowing me off the road, but they're not there now. We watched out for one another, and we took care of one another. We helped each other. Right now, the layoffs, they're not only laying off, they're cutting people's pay. And there's not much pay there neither. It's pay is not like it was. And 6 years ago, the young boys was getting in the mines because it was good money. One of them was a nurse at a nursing home. He quit that to go to the coal mines. Another one was going to college, and then he quit his college and didn't finish up his college because he wanted to start making money. It was good money. They paid. You can make $100,000 a year. But now, what I make now, before I got laid off, I was making. I make what I was making back in the '80s. That's how far it's dropped down. I see it coming back because right now they got stockpiles that are stocked up, and they're not using it now because there's no demand for it, because they got gas now and windmills that produce electricity, and it will come back eventually after those little stockpiles dwindle down and things will happen. I believe it will come back. It will come back, but not as strong as it was. People know that you care for one another, because maybe a day you won't be able to do that. Because I know after UBB thing, we learned how to hug. We learned how to hug.